Well, I can tell you this, in the first 4.5 miles, it definitely feels, everything I've ever heard about this bike is true. It is definitely uncomfortable. You have to be going at a higher rate of speed so that the wind can like pick you up and you're not resting so hard on your wrists, because it definitely has that like crotch rocket feel. So it's definitely semi uncomfortable, especially in certain areas, in the unmentionables. First ride on the Sport Classic 1000S. Guys, I've wanted one of these bikes for, man, since that movie came out. Everybody knows the movie Tron, right? It was around in 2005. Everybody hated it. Ducati couldn't give it away. They only made it for, I think, 4 or 5 years. And I bought this 2 months ago. It just came in today. I did some basic maintenance on it, and now we're out for a ride. I want to give you my first impression. It is definitely it requires a certain type of rider, and what I mean by that is the height. I think if you're a short person on this bike, you're going to be extremely uncomfortable. With shoes, I'm just over 6 feet tall, and it's definitely torquey. Got a lot of torque. Yeah, but you're really leaning forward. So we'll see how it is after 40-50 miles. I'm gonna go on a little loop here, but man, I love the color. I mean, I love the look of it. Not just the color, but the look of it. This was in 2008. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, somebody, you guys correct me down in the comments, they only came out in this color for this year because they were trying to phase them out already because they weren't doing very well. This is definitely a fun bike to ride, but it is uncomfortable. I don't know if that makes sense, but I don't know if that makes sense, but I can see how this could be fun. Now, this isn't going to be fun for a whole day trip, but for, I think, 150 miles, I think it should be fine. This has the Brembo brakes. It has the inverted shocks, and so I can definitely feel it here, right on my thumb, and it's not on just this hand, it's on both of them. So it definitely has, that's the pressure point when you're leaning on this, when you're riding on this bike. It just has such a big tank, and the position is so strange that it just has that. But I'm gonna tell you this, my Thruxton 1200 is, I think it's more powerful than this. I can feel it, but I don't think it's as nimble as this one. This one, I mean, my Thruxton, I can throw it into the curve no problem, but this one just feels like it wants to go into the curves, if that makes sense. But I don't know. It's the first 10 miles, and I'm telling you, I just bought it and I'm married to it now, but man, it's definitely I hope it gets more comfortable as I ride a little more. I think if you go a little faster, but this is only like a 55 mile an hour speed limit, but I think if you go faster, the wind will do its job and kind of semi pick you up or help you, you know, up a little, and it won't be so much pressure on your wrists. But man, this is like a, I don't know how to feel about it. This is like a dream come true, but I can see how this could get uncomfortable. But for now, it's fun as can be. Come on, man, move. Woo, good brakes. Good brakes for sure. Guys, if this is your first time here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate it. I try to respond to every one of my every comment. Remember, sometimes there's a time difference or a time zone difference, so it may take me a minute, but I promise I'll get back to you. Okay? I don't know. Undecided, but I do love the look. I'll do a walk around here in a little bit, and it is pretty. This one has the full fairing on the bottom, and like I said, I'll show it to you here in a little bit. But it is pretty. Man, it's such a good looking bike. I don't know why Ducati, I don't know why I guess it was the comfort. I heard somewhere that it was an online article by a magazine, what do you call those guys, like someone that reviews motorcycles, and that's what did it. He left a negative review on the motorcycle, and that was it. The bike, the brand, the model, I'm sorry, not the brand, the model just never really recovered. And it's such a shame, because it's not for everybody, I can tell you that. I can tell you for a fact that it's not for everybody. Man, I just went from, that was a hard downshift, my bad. But come on, stupid, let's go. That was a hard downshift. It's taken me a minute to get used to this hydraulic clutch. Let's open it up a little bit. Definitely got plenty of pickup. Woo! Plenty of pickup. Enough to get you in trouble or to get you hurt if you don't know what you're doing. Man, it sure does ride good though at a higher speed. You see, I'm going 70 miles an hour and the wind is like holding me up a little, and I don't feel the pressure on my wrist so much. So this is, I don't know, it's too early to tell how it'll be. Let's see, let's come to a stop here. Those bumps suck. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm in Houston. I cannot wait. What is this person doing? You know what? I've had enough. Sorry guys, what I was saying is, I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough of this summer. It's been crazy hot here in Houston. So I'm ready for like fall and definitely winter and some spring riding. I was looking forward to the summer because it's been weird. The climate's just been weird. The temperature has been, it's been really cold and really hot, so it's just weird. But it's extremely hot today. Sun's going down, so it feels a little better, but it's still hot. Anyway, enough of the weather, man, I should say. I think this bike could probably, I mean, it stands to reason that if I take off the fairing, you know, this part right here, for those of you that don't know, the wind would pick you up, and I bet you it runs pretty smooth as well. Usually the fairing is to tuck you in and to have the wind go over you, but because of the riding position, I think it's counterintuitive. But look, 75 miles an hour, I don't know if you can see the speedometer, it's not bad at all. It's not that bad. So 1000 cc, I think it's an 86 horsepower. Man, good old times. I can't, man, I come from the crotch rocket world and whatnot. I can't get into that stuff anymore. I've seen some of the 150, 200 horsepower motorcycles, you know, crotch rockets, and I'm like, wow, that is incredible. The kind of skill it takes to manhandle to ride one of those, right? But man, kudos to those guys that can do it. I can do it, but man, I just have no desire. 86 horsepower, my Thruxton is 95. That's all the horsepower I need, to be honest with you. I mean, this feels like a blast. I'm so excited. I feel like a kid at Christmas. Christmas came in August, but I've been waiting for this for a long time. Like I said, I bought it 2 months ago and from a dealership in Vegas, and it took almost 2 months to, right at 2 months to get it delivered. It was a nightmare, but man, it was worth it. I'm telling you, this thing rides very smooth at higher speeds. Lower speeds, it's kind of bumpy, but I don't feel the vibration. This one has 3,900 miles. I might have just hit, let's see, yep, 3,937, and that's after 16 or 17 miles that I've put on it. So I don't know, but that's very low miles for a 2008. It's like barely broken in. I don't know, guys. Let me know what you think. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Otherwise, let me know. I'm gonna be filming a lot of content on this, of course, always on my Thruxton. And I also just picked up a Thruxton 900. It's a 2014. I didn't get it on video, but the day I went and bought that other one, just because it was a good deal, and I looked at the bike. It had 1,200 miles on the 2014, and it was a really good deal. So I went and picked it up, and I checked brakes before I take off. Tires look good. I mean, no scratches or anything like that, except like a little scratch on the tank where the man had a cover and he shipped it from Arizona. I guess he bought it, he didn't like it, and it looked perfect. Brakes were good, everything. And I take it on a test ride around the block. Well, coming back into his garage right on the street before his house, I just took a nosedive, and I wish I'd have had my camera because it was one of those videos that could have been like a cautionary tale or a cautionary video. If you can believe it, I fell in second gear at about 12 miles an hour. The guy added tire shine to the tires to make it look shiny so that he could sell it, and I didn't catch it, to be honest with you. And I mean, in my mind, I was like, what kind of idiot adds tire shine to motorcycle tires? And when I turned right, it was a 90-degree turn, and when I was coming to a stop and I turned right, the front just washed out in front of me and I ate it. I'll show some pictures, but whatever. I mean, I got banged up, but it wasn't too bad. I think the worst part of it was my helmet hit the ground and I had a headache for a few days. But that's a really cool bike too, and I'm gonna be filming some more videos on that one. So let me know what you want to see more on this, the Thruxton 1200 or the Thruxton 900. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you a quick review. 75 miles an hour, open throttle. Man, this thing picks up. Got a lot of torque. I mean, you feel the torque, it pushes you back. So this is going to be a blast to own. I'm really excited about this bike. I've wanted one, like I said, for years, and I'm so blessed and I'm so lucky to be able to own these motorcycles. I think I've said it on other videos. Every motorcycle and car that I drive or review or film, I own. So I don't think it's like right for me to review stuff that I don't have and live with on a daily basis, because it just doesn't make sense to me, you know. But no offense to those that do it. I'm very blessed and I'm very lucky to be able to own something like this, and I really appreciate you guys that was a blast, man. This thing likes the curves. Like I said, what I was saying, guys, is I really appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the likes, the comments, and the subscriber count just keeps going up. So thank you guys very much, and I mean that. Thank you. So that's just it, guys. I don't want to make this video too long. I hope it wasn't too long. Just wanted to give you an introduction to the bike. I'm gonna do a little walk around here in a minute. I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Take care, stay safe. Peace. So here, guys, is a very basic walk around of the new Ducati Sport Classic 1000S. New to me anyway. Let me know what you guys think. I love this thing. That color, man, is bananas. It's crazy. Doesn't that look cool? I think it's so cool. I've never had a red motorcycle, and this one just looks cool. Whew, she's angry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, guys.